Hi everyone, thank you so much for coming to today's spotlight session. My name is Faria. I'm a software engineering ambassador and I'm going into my third year of engineering here at Lassonde. I'm originally from Oakville, Ontario, and I'm also involved in a couple of clubs at Lassonde, such as Lassonde Engineering Society, where I'm the Vice President Communications, and the Civil Engineers of Lassonde, where I'm the Vice President External. One fun fact about me is that I love video games, my favorite game being The Last of Us. For today's spotlight session, we have a couple things lined up for you, starting off with a program overview, then we're going to move into some highlights of software engineering, co-op and extra support, at the end with some frequently asked questions. Engineering here at Lassonde starts with a core first year. That basically means every first year engineer is going to be taking the same classes as everybody else. There's one course that is different based on whether or not you're in computer, electrical, and software. They take one class, and then space, mechanical, and civil, they take another class. But besides that, you generally share a class every first year in the program. This is because we want students to get a good idea of the various disciplines before committing to their chosen major for second year. So if you go into the program and you're like, hey, I really want to be in software, but suddenly you take a physics course and you realize, oh, I actually really like this. I might want to go into mechanical. You have the freedom to do that and you have more than enough time to change. Some key first year courses is Renaissance Engineering 1, which is one of the many ethics courses you'll take here at Lassonde in your engineering journey. Applied Calculus 1, which is a review of grade 12 calculus. Engineering Mechanics, which is a review of grade 12 physics. Chemistry and Material Science for Engineers, again, a review of grade 12 chemistry, but it's also the only chemistry you'll have to take as an engineer. So after this course, you're done with chemistry forever. A lot of the courses in first year are reviews of grade 12 because we want our students to ease into the program before things start to get a little bit faster. Object-oriented programming from sensors to actuators is a Java class. So software engineering focuses on designing, building, and maintaining reliable software systems, in which students will learn programming, system design, AI, machine learning, cybersecurity, and algorithms using engineering principles to solve real-world problems. This program combines theory with hands-on projects and provides a pathway to become a professional engineer if that's something you're interested in. Unlike other engineering fields that focus on physical systems, software engineering specializes in creating digital solutions used across all industries. So a software engineer could be hired at Google or Bombardier because regardless, those companies will always need some kind of coding. Graduates can work as artificial intelligence engineers, mobile app developers, software developers, and a cybersecurity analyst. For your second year of engineering, you are able to declare your specialization. So to do that, you have to meet a minimum GPA of 4 to 4.25 out of 9. And software engineering specifically has actually 3 streams you can choose from: general, big data, and security. I'm in general solely because I like being able to choose which courses I can take from both big data and security. But if you're more interested in one or the other, feel free to do some research and figure out which one you want to do. York also offers the International Development Studies dual degree, which is basically the same as getting a Bachelor of Engineering and getting a Bachelor of Arts. So you'll be taking your 60 engineering core credits, your 77 program credits, your 12 complementary study credits, as well as an additional 33 International Development Studies credits. So this will give you a total of 182 credits, and will also take your degree from 4 years to 5 years. We also offer the BEST certificate, which is basically the engineering program, as well as a couple business and law classes. You'll develop skills in entrepreneurship and leadership, and it's really similar to a minor in business. Moving on to some program highlights. Some of the classes you'll be taking in software engineering, starting off with object-oriented programming. This is a Java class that I mentioned earlier. As a student, you'll learn to implement classes, work with collections, recursion, searching and sorting, queues, a lot of coding basics that set you up for your upper years. Electrical circuits is very similar to the electricity unit in grade 12. You'll be analyzing AC and DC circuits, and it builds on the physics knowledge that you already have of how to understand how electrical components interact. Introduction to Logic for Computer Science is a math course that covers propositional and predicate logic. You will discuss Boolean logic and axioms, which are really important in understanding the basics of coding, like true and false statements. Software design teaches students methods for building correct and maintainable systems. Some topics include design principles, implementation, testing, documentation, and tools for evolving quality software. Computer organization introduces how computers are structured and operate on the hardware level. The coding language is assembly, and some topics include instruction sets, data paths, pipelining, memory systems, and how software interacts with hardware. The software engineering program stays ahead at York through multiple ways. First off, we offer modern courses that reflect current trends, including AI, cybersecurity, and advanced software development. We have a lot of hands-on projects that our students can use to provide experience for when they go off into the workforce. Well, they take what they learned in the classroom and make something out of it. Our curriculum offers a strong foundation in engineering principles and ensures our graduates can design reliable systems. We have multiple co-op opportunities, which is a great way for students to get experience in the workforce. As I mentioned earlier, we are an accredited program, so if you're interested in becoming a professional engineer, we can help you with that. We also have relevant clubs that boost your experience, such as the York University Robotics Society. Co-op and extra support. Co-op is optional at Lassonde, but it's strongly recommended because, as I mentioned before, it's a great way to get experience that you won't get in the classroom. So applications open 3 times a year, and need a minimum amount of credits and GPA. So you need to have taken a minimum amount of second-year courses, and you also need to have a minimum 5 out of 9 GPA. If you're struggling to get a co-op, we have a lot of resources to help you, like career fairs, resume workshops. You can meet with a guidance counselor one-on-one, and we have Industry Night, which is a very big event usually hosted by the York University Robotics Society or the Civil Engineers of Lassonde. These are basically events where industry partners will come in and talk to students, network, take your resume. It's a really good way to show companies that you are a person, you're knowledgeable, you know what you're doing, you want a job. The minimum average wage for software engineers is $22 to $25 an hour. Some of our top employers are IBM, RBC, TELUS, BMO, Nascent, and TTC. Some other opportunities that York provides is research. It's sometimes considered an alternative to co-op. We have a lot of funding awards, such as the Undergraduate Student Research Award, the Natural Science and Engineering Research Council of Canada, and the Lassonde Undergraduate Research Award. Each award is around $10,000 for a 16-week project under a Lassonde professor. We also have a lot of really great extracurriculars. Some clubs include the Institution of Electronics and Electrical Engineering, IEEE, the Lassonde Engineering Society. These clubs are more advocacy and event-based. We have some design teams like the York University Robotics Society. This is a really good way to get experience and hands-on experience. Will also look good on a resume. We have a lot of hackathons like LHacks and Delta Hacks, which is a great way to network and meet new people, gain some problem-solving skills. York offers work-study programs, which are part-time jobs where students can make money on the side while also learning. It's usually on campus and online, so it's hybrid. We offer leadership engagement and ambassadorship programs where allow students to hold positions as leaders. And we also offer K2I, which is basically a program where Lassonde students will help grade 11 and 12 students gain a certificate in STEM learning. Lassonde offers multiple resources. Our biggest resource is academic advising. The Student Welcome and Support Center helps students connect with academic advisors. This is basically like the university version of guidance counselors in high school. They're located in the Bergeron Center at Kiel campus. If you have any questions about your GPA, your courses, your grades, things like that, they're open Monday to Friday, and students can drop in by joining the online kiosk called QList. Bethune College, also known as Lassonde's parent college, offers free counseling. They provide walk-in anonymous counseling, no appointment needed, but it's there if you do need the extra help. University can be really stressful, and it's important to know that you don't have to do this alone. Please feel free to make use of the resources that you have. I strongly recommend getting the help as soon as you need it. Now on to some frequently asked questions. What is the difference between software engineering and computer science? From my understanding, software engineering is a lot more hands-on and application-based, based on computer science, which is more mathematical and theory-based. So software engineering is about building the software systems properly and efficiently and understanding why everything works the way it does, while computer science is about understanding the theory and concepts behind how computing works. What made you choose Lassonde and this program? So for me personally, I'm someone who's really interested in research, and I know that York has a lot of renowned and accomplished professors with very interesting research. So that's why I chose this program, because I intend to get research under one of my professors one day. How can I tell if this program is the right fit for me? That question is honestly really based on what you want as a person. Like I said, I'm interested in research. Are you more interested in co-op opportunities, commuting distance, food options on campus, things like that? You have to really sit down with what you want, why you want it, and see if York can give you what you need to succeed. What has been a highlight of your time at Lassonde so far? So for me personally, I really, really love the community that we have here, because Lassonde is a smaller program. We have a lot of more a tight-knit community because everyone basically knows each other. So it's great for me because I love being around people who are going through what I'm going through, who understand my stress, and who understand the difficulties of this program that I can relate to. Do you have any advice or tips for someone starting the program? My number one advice to all first years or all incoming first years is to always ask for help. Lassonde offers a lot of ways to get help. We have peer mentoring sessions, past mentoring sessions. Professors have office hours. Ask your friends. As soon as you realize you're struggling a bit, you have to ask for help as fast as possible, because engineering is a very quick program and you don't want to fall behind. I understand there's the shame factor of asking for help, but there's nothing wrong with asking questions, with being curious, things like that. Don't be shy. So that is it for today's spotlight session. I want to thank you all very much for watching. Over here, we do have a QR code that leads to our Discord server, where I and other ambassadors will be there to answer any questions you have. I hope this session was helpful, and thank you for coming.